Those need to go away. So if I hurt your feelings, don't leave it on. I just can't stop the feeling. Nothing else to say. And now they're here to stay. So if I hurt.
So Kieran McMahon, another of the Rotunda club here in Liverpool, about to make his entrance. Hoping to get one back on behalf of the club. Daniel Kiffin, a loser earlier on this afternoon. His opponent John Stevenson from Motherwell up in Scotland, boxes for the Forge Wood Amateur Boxing Club. Hasn't had quite as many contests as Kieran McMahon. McMahon with a very impressive record, 19 wins, just 6 losses so far.
Yeah, he's a very competent boxer, Kieran. I think another national semi-finalist this season. I think lost to a very talented boy, Danish Mohammed from the Bury Club in the semi-finals, and there's no disgrace there because Danish won the national title with something to give, and I think his hardest bout throughout the tournament was that fact against Kieran in the semi-final. He boxed absolutely superbly, and it was a very, very close decision that went against him. He was a very talented boy indeed.
Representing Rotunda ABC and Merseyside and Cheshire, Kieran McMahon. Introducing in the blue corner, representing Scotland, John Stevenson.
Very tall for the weight, John, so I can imagine he's going to be looking to work again behind his long shots, using his jab, making Kieran work to score his shots.
Seconds out, first round.
So first of 3 2-minute rounds. Kieran McMahon in red and John Stevenson for Scotland in the blue. Scotland trailing overall.
Scottish lad, a tall southpaw. So Kieran will have to work that out pretty quick. He's got to be throwing backhand counters and coming over a left hook at the end of that. That's what should do. Get his foot on the outside to score his shots. He's just done it there. Now he's worked it already. Oh, he's just caught a left hand. He's staying in front. He's got to keep his lead foot on the outside of the Scottish boy's lead foot and throw his shots through the middle. There you go. Lovely shot.
14 years old. I mean, how often would he have come across a southpaw before? I'm sure you work on these things in training, but actually someone in front of him in the ring, I don't suppose he'd have fought too many. No,
probably not. I mean, I think it's pretty much like modern life. I think 1 in every five or 6 people's a southpaw. I think it's the same in boxing. I think you just so there seems to be more and more southpaws than ever. But as a true left-hander myself, it's nice to see. It's always a bit awkward at first, and it's probably Chris will inform him, let him know that he is a southpaw at the end of the round and give him the appropriate tactics. And if you look at Kieran there, he's just trying to get his foot on the outside now, throwing his backhand through the middle. And the Scottish boys, he'll be looking to get his foot on the outside, so he might get quite tactical this. There we go, we are getting patient, tactical. He's looking to get the shot, looking to get it off. There, the Scottish boy just beat him to the shot that time. He's got his foot on. It's all about the lead foot, all about the front foot when you're boxing against the southpaw.
Stevenson biding his time, got a little bit of joy towards the end of this round.
2-3 good clean shots there from Kieran. Obviously should pick up 1 or 2 points through that little combination. Scottish lad kept his feet planted and he paid the price. Pretty even round there. It'd be interesting to see the scoring because pretty even. Both had successes throughout the round.
A 14 years old, John Stevenson. Kell Brook, he says, is boxing hero.
Yeah, pretty tight. At the end of the first round, it's 5-4 to blue.
Very little to choose between them.
It's an excellent contest. Really, really high quality stuff going on. So no holding. They've just been getting on with it in the boxing. It's great to see.
Stevenson, you can see, is quite a few centimetres taller than Kieran McMahon.
Seconds out.
So that's just another problem that McMahon has to counter, as well as the southpaw stance, is the extra reach of the Scot.
I mean, he just got firm instructions there from Chris Kane, just to throw a good clean single counter shot and move. That's what the instructions he's got, and let's see if Kieran can do that. That's where he was scoring before. There we go, he is moving, he's looking to move, he's got to get his shots off though. Well, he's caught one back, he did score one, he's caught one back. There you go, he's off and he's gone and he's moved, and that's great, that's what you want to see.
Probably the most tactical fight so far, this one, that we've seen this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a good tactical contest. You know, fights is for the professionals, it's contest bouts for the amateurs.
Yeah. Should use the right terminology, that's what comes to doing, professional and amateurs, but yes.
Yeah, we don't like to call it a fight because it is a bout and a contest, and it's a sporting occasion for the kids.
But at times it's certainly a bit more like a chess match, whereas the others have been all action.
Very much so. And Kieran's just probably falling behind a little bit. He's not quite getting his shots off at the moment. He's not quite getting his shots off. Just needs to up his work rate, maybe feint, maybe make his opponent lead and then counter him. There, he's done it there. Good, nice scoring shot. He's a bit out of range. Just got to get his front foot in. Just try and make him lead. Come back with a counter.
Stevenson's covering up pretty well.
There you go, lovely backhand from Kieran, right through him, a nice little scoring shot. Gets off, that's what Chris wants, that's what Chris Kane, coach, told him to do at the start of the round. Score good single shots and move. He's scored another one, but he got caught, took one back. So again, very close.
Yeah, this is going to be a very tight one to determine.
Definitely, it's definitely a pick and bout. There's not much in him, not much in it.
He's another one who cites Floyd Mayweather among his boxing heroes, Kieran McMahon.
Oh, Blue seems to have gone into a 10-6 lead there. That was, he did some good work early in the round, young Stevenson. It's obviously the judges saw it. Obviously, Kieran's shots haven't been picked up towards the end there, because I would have thought that was quite an even bout. But you know, Kieran's got all the work to do now. He's just got to work that little bit harder in this last round. It's not insurmountable. He can overtake that lead. He has got to work hard. He's got to try and make the opponent lead and counter him through the middle, and maybe coming back with 2 shots to get that lead back on. But it's a very, very highly skilled contest. Great to watch.
I've been impressed with Stevenson's defence so far, because certainly Kieran McMahon's asked him a few questions, but to date he seems to have the answers. And obviously, as the judges' scorecard reflects, he's scored with quite a few punches as well and got himself a healthy lead going into this third and final round. So McMahon with all the work to do.
Yeah, he's trying to chase the bout now, and he's been caught a couple of times there already at the start of the round.
I suppose that's the danger. I mean, as a coach, do you almost at times feel not like telling the boxer what the score is, so that they don't go kamikaze at the start of a round and almost get out of reach straight away? Yeah,
I think it all depends on the coaching philosophy that you use, and working with every single boxer is different. Some lads like to know the score, some lads don't, and it all depends on being able to know what to do with your boxer. I tend myself not to tell them the score, but just give them the instructions and what they need to do.
Yeah.
Because if you can, a boy may be 4 or 5 points down, if you tell him that, he might panic. I'd rather just say, these are what you need to do for this round, and you can pick it up. They can fixate on the score rather than worry about what they need to do.
Absolutely. If they take their concentration off the primary job in hand, which is the opponent in front of them, then it starts getting...
Lovely counter shot there from Stevenson, just laid back and through the backhand counter. Kieran's chasing about now, and he's not particularly his style, this. But he's a very competent boxer from Stevenson, and as is Kieran, man. This has probably been the best bout of the day for me so far in terms of technical skill. Absolutely excellent.
Well, he's another Scottish champion, Western District champion as well, John Stevenson. So a good pedigree up there north of the border. And he's showing his skills to good effect here.
Absolutely, big, tall, rangy southpaw. Probably the worst opponent you can possibly get, and he knows how to. He's using those attributes really well throughout the bout. Just
both finishing really quite strongly again, which shows how much effort's gone into it in the gym beforehand.
Yeah, really fit boys. What an excellent absolutely superb advertisement for amateur boxing, that bout, especially junior boxing. Wonderful.
Kieran McMahon just looks a little downcast in his corner. You say no lack of effort there, but he was just getting picked off occasionally as he tried to come in and narrow the gap.
Yeah, I think that was his undoing in the end. He had to force that bout then, and the southpaw backhand just goes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Show of appreciation for both boxers, please. With a judges' score of 15-8, the winner and 46-kilogram winner, Stevenson in the blue corner.
About 15-8, did stretch his lead out in the last round, and a fair reflection of the contest.